Hi guys. Today we're going to complete page 1 of our notes. So if you'll get out your note packet, we're going to start with the definition of chemistry. If we look at our notes, our definition is already there. We just need to fill in a word or two. And it's defined as the study of matter. Make sure we write this word matter in the line in our notes. So we're going to study matter, its structure, function, and the reaction it undergoes. Too many times we try to say chemistry is the study of everything, but be certain that we understand matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. So we won't specifically look at light or sound in the study of chemistry. Because science is such a broad topic, we divide it into two main categories, either biological sciences or physical sciences. So notice our note sheet tells us that chemistry is considered a physical science. So be sure to highlight that for yourself so you're familiar with that when it comes to the test. Science many times is broken down into smaller chunks. Chemistry is the same way. So here is a list of common chemistry courses that you might find at the college level. There are also individual topics that we will look at during the year. This is not in your notes, but this is just some information that might be helpful to you. So analytical chemistry studies what things are composed of, what makes them up. Organic chemistry, which we will get to this year, looks at carbon compounds, such as methane gas that we burn to keep our homes warm, or propane that we grill with during the summer. Our study primarily looks at inorganic chemistry. We look at all those compounds that are made by the elements on the chart, such as sodium chloride. Physical chemistry simply looks at boiling points, freezing points, reactivities. Biochemistry is fairly new, about 100 years old, and we look at the chemistry of living things. Like when you were in biology, you looked at photosynthesis or even digestion. And something that's gaining familiarity is that idea of nuclear chemistry. So in that next space on your note sheet, look how it says how it relates to other sciences. You're going to write chemistry in the center, and we're going to connect several ideas to it. The first being physics. Physics and chemistry are interrelated because physics looks at energy. Electronics and chemistry would be interrelated. Electronics looks at electricity, those flow of electrons through a conductor. Biology, we could look at things like photosynthesis, digestion. Biochemistry, like we talked about earlier, looks at the chemistry of biological substances. Medicine, think about every time you take a Tylenol for that headache, you're taking a specially formulated compound that goes to a special place in your body to help reduce that pain. And then if you think back to Earth and space science, you had a section on geology. You looked at rocks and minerals and looked at their composition, their chemical makeup, distinguish one from the other. So how does all this relate to our lives? Chemistry plays a huge role in our daily life. If we look at the ordinary substances that we use on a daily basis, they're coming from chemistry. So if we look at our clothes, some of our synthetic fibers are plastic-like. Our shoes are what we call a plastic or polymer. Carpets are even chemistry-made plastics or polymers. Soaps, medications, fertilizers that make our foods grow better, paints to help protect the surfaces when they're in the environment, to vitamins and cleaners. So be certain to write down a few of these examples for your notes, because I might ask you again, how does chemistry relate to your everyday life? So how is this course going to affect your future? So I hope when you are done with this course that you're able to have a basic understanding of chemistry. so that you're not fooled by those advertisements that are playing on your ignorance, so that you can be a better citizen. Make better choices and understand any new discoveries and applications as they develop. So if you'll notice, the first three here are already in your notes. Be certain to get that last one down. All right, that'll finish up page 1. Thanks for listening. And remember, always go back through this if you have any questions.